Hello, this is Nick Page. I produced Spiral of Ants as performed by Lime Angel for this project. Lime Angel, consisting of Ford's Rest, Josh Face, and sorry if I mispronounce any of these, Ollie Z, Demo Field, Epic Hobo, Mini Fluffk, An Obscure Reference, and Strange IF, and myself. So, this song kind of came along late in the process of making this tribute album. As I recall, and my memory is not very good, nobody had claimed this particular song or submitted any content for it closing in on the deadline. We were, I want to say, a month or less away from the initial content deadline for the project, and I believe I remarked in the chat organizing all of this that I was sad that nobody had claimed it yet because Spiral of Ants is my favorite song on Spiritphone. And I think it was Josh Face who suggested that I try to produce and organize other people to work on it collaboratively because I knew that I could not do it on my own. And that's what happened. I think Josh Face might have actually put in more work in the organizing effort than I did, so thank you for that. But yeah, ultimately, once everybody had submitted materials, I pasted them all together, and you're listening to it now. It started with a drum track from Josh Face, which I tweaked a little bit. I put an effect on it, a little bit of a reverb that's it's called Plastic Pseudogate in Reason. It's pretty dry though, so I don't think it made too much of a difference, and maybe he didn't notice. After that, we got bass tracks, a number of them that were just great and fit very well with the drums. Got those from Ollie Z, Ollie's, I'm not sure which that's pronounced. And from there, things just kind of filled in. Ultimately, it got down to, I think, just a couple of days, maybe one day before the initial deadline, which eventually got pushed back, when we didn't have lead vocals. So I did those. And I don't feel like this is really in my range, so I apologize to everybody that had to hear it. Ultimately, though, I'm very happy with how it turned out. A lot of really good artists contributed, and ultimately, it looks like there were 22 total tracks mixed together on this. I had to do a little bit of lining up, and I did put a number of effects, especially on my and other people's vocals, just to try to help blend them together and give a little bit more space. My favorite to use in this situation, again, it's a Reason reverb, is called Nick Plate because it has my name on it. So most of the vocals on this are going through a Nick Plate reverb, although some are going through a plate spreader instead. I wonder if that means nickel plate now that I think about it. That'd be disappointing. Anyway, I think we got some Celesta from Josh Face coming in here now, or very soon. Really added a nice little bit of extra just depth to the final act of this song here. As did some synths that we got as well. And I believe, I think those were synths from, it was either Epic Hobo or Demo Field. Can't recall who had these extra synths at the end, because I'm a bad producer and organizer. And we will have coming up a sample from Mini Fluffk of some Wind, Mini Fluff K maybe, that I distorted and time shifted a bit. I thought it should last longer, and I liked giving it a little bit of a deeper, more menacing kind of sound to it than the original sample. Coming up here, these extra dances in the vocals from Ford's Rest I cropped out of other things that he had submitted. There were a few different ones that I I layered up and did in different ways at different times here in the end, just because I liked it. This is a very dancey song to me. Me personally, I like to groove to it, and I wanted to reinforce that, so dance. So as we close in on the end here, on behalf of myself, Ford's Rest, Josh Space, Ollie Z, Demo Field, Epic Hobo, Mini Fluff, Obscure Reference, Strange IF, and everybody that worked on this project, thank you so much for listening to it. It was a lot of fun, and we really hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Glad you're alive. Be good to each other.